What's up, everybody? It's Trevor here. Welcome to the new channel. Now, some people may know that I already have a main channel that posts e-commerce stuff, but on this channel, we're doing some SaaS reviews and reviews of different softwares because I just really love SaaS and new software to test out. A lot of fun. So a brief introduction before we jump on to this review of Jarvis is that I mainly do e-commerce and a little bit of SEO. I'm not the most knowledgeable of SEO, so take this with a grain of salt. Now, I did for this product purchase Jarvis.ai, and I've been using it since the earlier adopter months. So I believe that's around 3 or 4 months ago. I can show you inside of settings, inside my usage and billing, that I'm on the boss mode early adopter, which is basically a discounted boss mode for $99 rather than the $119, which is $20 more, but you get 2 seats versus 3 seats. So it is a little bit worse than the full price, but you get the same price of the early adopter pro version as the boss mode. So I just find no use for just the regular pro version if I can get boss mode for the same price. So with that out of the way, let's jump on to why Jarvis is probably one of the best AI copywriters currently. So let's jump onto the dashboard. Looks like I was logged out, so let me go ahead and log in. All right, we're logged in back into Jarvis. So let's go on to templates and show you some of the templates I use, and probably the main reason you want to pick up Jarvis over some of the other competitors like copy.ai, Conversion.ai, and there's a ton of different AI copywriters. So let's go into the long form assistant first and give you a demo of that. Now they have 2 different ways of you doing long form assistant. You can start from scratch, which basically gives you a blank piece of paper like this, and then you give it a title, a brief description, and then you can use the compose button and write more about it. Now on the boss mode plan, there's a lot of different shortcuts and cheat sheets that you can tell Jarvis to write. It is a lot more complex than just it's actually pretty simple actually. So you can do something, I believe something similar to like write tell me something about a subject, and then you highlight the entire sentence and then click on Control Shift Enter, and it'll write that specific command or execute the command. If you need any instructions on this, they have it inside of the document editor, and I'm pretty sure they have it on their main website anyways. But let's go on to long form assistant, and then there's another option called blog post workflow. What this is basically long form assistant, but Jarvis helps you out with mainly the title, intro, paragraph, and get you started with your blog. So inside here it says basically describe your content that you want to write. So let's write a blog post about e-commerce or drop shipping. E-commerce, so I'm just gonna type something real quick. Is e-commerce is the absolute biggest opportunity in 2021 and onwards. The potential to start with a few $1,000s and scale up to millions. So something simple like this. Obviously, if you have no idea what e-commerce is, then it may be a little bit hard to understand. So hopefully you have a little bit of understanding of what e-commerce basically is. Online sales. That's basically what it is. Keywords, you can include some keywords if you want to. I'm just gonna leave this blank for now. Click on continue, and then Jarvis is gonna actually create some titles for you to use based on the content that you put up here. So we have 15 companies investing in e-commerce, the necessity e-commerce, the potential for starting with a few thousand and scaling up to millions. It's a bit long, Quickly turn your ideas into millions, becoming a millionaire in 6 months with e-commerce. Yep. 3 reasons why e-commerce is the absolute biggest opportunity. I really like that one. 10 reasons why e-commerce is the biggest opportunity. Another good one. Why e-commerce is the absolute biggest opportunity in 2021 and onwards. Investing in e-commerce, the biggest opportunity in the future. E-commerce, the absolute biggest opportunity. So it gives us like 6 or 7 different titles we can use, but we can always click on generate to create even more titles, and you can keep on clicking this as many times as you want and find that title that you like, or you can just type in your own title. Anything works. So I actually really like this one. Or this one, 3 reasons why e-commerce is the absolute biggest opportunity. We're going to use that title, and now you can actually either write your own intro paragraph based on this title and the information you gave up here, or you can generate ideas based on the title and the content that you just gave Jarvis. So once you click on this, it's going to take a few seconds and it's going to give you a few intro paragraphs. So it says we're living in an era of digital transformation. Every industry is being disrupted, and e-commerce is no exception. There has never been a better time to start your online business, but don't take our word for it. In this blog post, we'll discuss 3 reasons why you should jump on the e-commerce bandwagon now. That is really, really good. It's definitely not something that I would have thought up on my own without the help of Jarvis. So let's see the other ones. Every day there are millions of dollars that go to waste. People will put their money in all sorts of things, stocks, bonds, real estate, and more. However, the absolute biggest opportunity is within e-commerce. With just a few $1,000, you can start an online store and scale up as big as your ambition might take you. In this blog post, we'll be discussing 3 reasons why e-commerce is the absolute biggest opportunity in 2021 and onwards. So that is pretty good as well. And this one, just by glancing over it, doesn't seem as good as the other 2, but we can always create more intro paragraphs just by clicking a button. It's really, really easy. You read all these if you want, but I really like the first one. I'm going to use, and then after that, your setup is done and you can click on open editor, and basically it's going to fill out all the title and the content description / brief for you, and then you got an intro paragraph and you can start writing from here. If you want to think of a heading, let me think. Introduction to e-commerce or something like this. You want to put this as a H2, and then not sure what that area is. You want to write a little bit, a few sentences or different words before Jarvis writes. I mean, you could on Bossman, you could just click on compose and see what Jarvis does for you, but most of the time you want to put some words or a sentence first, so it gives Jarvis more context to write off from. So e-commerce is the buying and selling of products using digital technology such as web and mobile apps, and is already a massive industry with expected worth of 31 trillion by 2021. That's bigger than all physical store retail sales combined. You definitely want to fact check all this information. Now Jarvis is up to date, up to 2019's data, so this is probably learned by the AI or something similar like that. Not quite sure about that, but you can keep on clicking compose and Jarvis will write for you. But see, it's absolutely amazing. If you want to write something more specific and you don't want to take these current words that are generated into context, you can add 3 of these. I don't know what they're called, but I'm just going to call them stars for now. And you can write something like e-commerce is changing the world and how we get our products day to day, something simple like this. And then you can click on compose and Jarvis is going to finish the sentence and write from there. So you can see already the potential with Jarvis. Now Jarvis doesn't stop there. That is just one module or one template of Jarvis that I showed you. It is one of the better templates, one that all the other copywriting softwares don't actually provide you. So that's just one reason a big reason to pick up Jarvis over just the other softwares. And then we have a ton of different softwares or templates for email, just showing you, because we could be sitting here all day, at least 24 hours, talking about all these templates. I'm just going to give you all of them or show you in this demo, because there's just way too many to go over. And basically you can start the ones that you use on a daily, so you can see the ones that I start and I really like. I use product description and content improver for e-commerce descriptions. It's been working really great. And this one is really good as well. Explain to a child. Basically rephrases all your text, makes it super easy for people to read. Basically, I can actually click into it for you. You can input the text and put in the grade level that you want the text to be in, and it's absolutely amazing. I can show you the history. Seems like this is in this project for YouTube, I haven't used explain to a child too much, so it says 85 days, but I definitely use this on daily in my other projects. So you can set up different projects so you can separate your work, and it's absolutely mind-blowing how great this software is. Now, if you have any questions about how Jarvis works, definitely try out the software. I will have a link in the description for Jarvis, and if this review definitely helped you, consider supporting the channel by using the link down in the description. I do get a small commission, but it really helps support the channel. So if you enjoyed this, make sure you smash the like button and pick up Jarvis if you are interested, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.